I wasn't writing that. But see with the fucking two safeties over the top, nigga.
All right, coach.
Bro, it's hard, bro. Because even when you beat the nigga, them fucking safeties is coming, nigga. That window ain't. Man, look here.
A few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they interplay here. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game. So they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Cardinals here, they come in right at 500, looking to get that win to bump them back above 500.
This game means a lot to them because of what you just talked about. When you can bump yourself over 500, it's a lot of optimism in your building as you move forward in the season.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
What I enjoyed this week is that you asked to talk to his offensive center before the game and find out a little bit more about him.
I'm going to try.
What the relationship is. That was a pretty positive story, wasn't it?
Yeah, and really what I took away from that is just how it has permeated throughout the entire offensive line, the relationship they've had. It's really a group that's in sync.
Oh, yeah, because Look, you, man. I want to check him out. Because I know Lattimore, nigga could get him, but he's solid. You know what I'm saying? So, shit, once I looked at the other nigga, and, you know, it's going to be a flip-flop. You know, if the nigga on Tyreek, fuck, I was going to burn him, or vice versa. So, shit. All grades you on him, shit, let's get it. And just roll like that. But that's my man with the nigga Mike, dog. Like, this nigga is playing press cover full. You dig? And I ain't been able to beat him over the top, and I usually could eat that shit up. You dig? And this nigga picking that bitch every rip. Nigga, I'm hot as shit. Cause the corner's not fast, dog. They not. That nigga playing that ball, he bumping the nigga wide in the air. The safety's coming over the top because he's spreading the wide. That's what's killing me. I'm going to try not to fall into temptation too much. I'm going to try that bitch. Damn, you know, one of my first shits out the gate. But nigga, I'm going to try to temper it down, bro. Take the check down and but as soon as he going to come out with it the first play of the game, nigga. I'm going to come out in my regular shit. The 2 tight end, 2 receivers. He going to come out in that 3-4 eye press. Spread the safeties. Move it. Man. And I be, as soon as I see it, nigga, I be going up.
No crystal ball up here.
And nigga feel the
truly
every
see
time.
into the future. But if they don't start getting some pressure on him, make him move around a little bit and do something with the receivers to, you know, change up their timing, they're just going to get shredded as we've seen so far. Right now, they're off to a blazing start.
Yeah, and you are right. He looks way too comfortable back there in the pocket.
Yeah, there shouldn't be a pillow back there for him, right? As a defensive guy, they've got to dump him on his backside a few times, shake things up.
Yeah, they're going to need an in-drive adjustment here on this first series. The numbers for Coleman last week. 11 catches, 127 yards.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
They got to put them niggas in the right position, bro. You're right. And that's why I come out with the 2 wide receivers, 2 tights, because if I could get the right looks, you know what I'm saying?
And he's brought down.
I got 2 good tight ends.
He reaches the 8-yard line. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Okay, I'm not so great at math, but I just looked over at
our we underachieving, dog. It ain't no
secret.
You know what I'm saying? We should be doing better than
get things started here on this
we should have been in store, one have made it to one is up.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Now, what do you do defensively to adjust?
Well, this is where You got to make a decision as a defensive coordinator. Do you really get after the quarterback, or maybe you tighten down on the receivers, bump them off of their routes, chip away at their timing, so things aren't as precise as they've been so far in this game?
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
Now let's go. Green, 39.
He'll look to throw.
Oh!
Got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown,
See,
Arizona.
he's struggling right. Well, not struggling, but he's not in the playoffs right
His
now.
first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
Oh shit, I didn't know that. Cause I got the wild card right now, me and the computer.
Building confidence after a loss, that's a good way to do it. The loss last game, but first drive here in this one, cashing it in for 6.
Hey, they can talk all they want about putting the loss behind them. I think that drive there
Shit, man, boy, watch out, nigga. I see Marvel quarterback, rookie of the year and all that shit.
This is what they said all week long. A lot of things they needed to do differently. But whatever they said appears to have worked. And they'll run it here. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go into a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there.
I was looking at that this morning.
The first play of the drive,
like, boy, nigga, Marvel eat over there. I just ain't know what he be eating with.
14. Now a handoff looking right. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
I once had a defensive player in the NFL tell me, if I beat and dominate the guy across from me, I'm helping my team. But winning one-on-one battles is always a part of the game. But when you have good team defense, as we just saw there, one broken tackle, but he didn't get away because the rest of the guys arrived to put him on the ground.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Throwing on 3rd and long. Simpson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At work.
Well,
Come on, man. What the fuck with these punt blocks, dog?
Now it's scooped up.
Bro. Dog.
Resign, Timbo. Resign, baby.
And a blocked punt always can be such a momentum swing.
Dog, bro, this shit happened to me last night. Nigga, like the last 3 games, nigga got a fucking punt block on me,
many times coaches preach, you block a punt, you block a kick, that usually leads to
tighten that line up, baby. Man, this dude here, man.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. There's still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, got the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4 down territory.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Under a completion. Down he goes. Solomon Thomas in there to drop it.
Motherfucker,
And
what
his
you not,
great
Jeff?
season continues. 13 sacks for him now on the year.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist.
I'm going to upgrade that nigga and I'm going to pay him. Fuck it. Like, I feel you with the weight because it make it cheap, but shit, nigga, I be needing that talent. I can never let that.
And they'll be, you know, happy taking the 3. But those guys on the other side, they've got to be ecstatic. They didn't let them get anywhere. It made them kick a field goal. That almost feels like they got the advantage, doesn't it?
Here's Bosher to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1.
You at least get the nigga up to 8.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Like it.
Let me see something.
What the school is over there like that, baby?
Nigga laughing at me.
Oh yeah, you alright. Hey bro, look, I'm telling you, I was just there, nigga. Squeaked out this shit. They been on crack my last 2 games. Nigga, we were just talking about that, G. Like, look, you get a couple signs early, nigga. Yeah, but. For real, nigga.
Bullshit, boy.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On 1st down, Simpson. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
For those who watch the game and want to question the courage of the guys who play on the corner, how about when you see a toss sweep coming your way, yet you still go into the backfield, get past the blockers, and make the tackle? That's big league.
What play that is? Come out that strong set.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Simpson. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Nah, like I done ran that bitch before. I got it in my playbook. It was the same one where they kind of offset. The fullback be to the right of the shit. Yeah, that bitch is nice and sneaky.
2 running plays go backwards. So what's the call on 3rd and 13 now?
Come on, let's go. 190.
I'm not feeling nothing already.
He said that shit.
Gave up a big run on the toe shit. Yeah.
From the gun.
Trying some different shit. You gotta come out in the same shit, bro. I be hating that shit too, bro. I be wanting to try different shit sometimes. I play the nigga do the same shit.
Midfield at the 50. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
One hallmark of good defenses
you're right.
is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Hard out here for it.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
I
don't know about that.
What team he play on in real life?
Second down, Johnson. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Well, to me, that's taking a big gamble defensively because that alignment you see, that's normally something you see down near the goal line. Because now, if they decide to go play action, something should be open there, and I think open big.
So maybe that's something that gets filed away for later.
I think without a doubt, you write it down, and if you see that look at a later date, go ahead and take your shot.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
Hindsight is 20/20.
bro.
They should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Here's Matt Bosher now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Here's Murphy.
Douglas Berry.
Very good return that time. 18 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field in this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game. A lot of receivers see the drag route as a risk-reward type of a play. The risk going into the middle of the field where there's some big people who want to hit you, but the reward is oftentimes you get lost in coverage, running a little bit underneath, and when you catch...
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown, 49ers. In for the score. And the 49ers are back within a score. And partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Yeah, nigga, I know that little spot, nigga. When you by the stage and they got that little rail going across, yeah. That's Red Rhino, nigga.
Point after try forthcoming. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
team don't run down that much on in competitive mode.
Here we go now. Green.
Out of the gun, they'll look
Look
to
at that
throw.
shit, bitch.
And then we'll take over at the 29-yard line.
That's what I'm talking about. Big city defense, I know.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you got a linebacker who's
you
gonna
seen
stay
that
home
shit,
and just
G-Man?
sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
G-Man said, let me see what's going on. What's good, game. Nigga, 10 down. No way
Now
he
they try the
going.
right side here. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at him turn.
And there he goes again. And he doesn't quite
Yeah, that's what
make
I'm
it,
talking
taking
about.
it within
Fuck.
an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big chunk on the ground
I'll
there,
fucking
27
with you,
yards.
Oh, shit, nigga.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A great play there. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Niners are able to cash in for 6.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away.
Pick 6. Went up by 2 scores.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He's likely still kicking himself from the interception last drive that wound up leading to a go-ahead score.
And he's going to assume all that came with that one, all right? That's all on him, but he also knows he's got to erase it from his mind and get back out there. This drive, very important.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
On play action, they'll throw. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync.
Yeah.
Only way to play good defense.
Green 39.
On 3rd down, Johnson. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Losing 4 yards that time.
Hold up. Oh, you see this shit? Yeah, we ain't winning.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
At this point in the 2nd quarter, it has been a struggle. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. It's the 2nd quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
You audible so much you confuse the computer. The nigga in the zone, he's supposed to play the military. This nigga don't want to the whole other side of the field.
Adjustments, they have to do it from series to series. So those surface tablets come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So they search for that patience here now. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. 2 minutes to play here in the 1st half. Back with more after this. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our 1st half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
How you looking over that, Timbo?
And on the ground they go with a running back. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Right back to him on first down. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Here we go. What? 90. What? 90. Ohio. Ohio.
Off the play fake. Simpson. Flush to his right. And he'll be out right at the 35. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go. What? 90. What? 90. Ohio. Ohio.
On 1st and 10, Simpson. Over the middle, complete. It's Hale. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Flex round. Flex round.
Throwing on first down, Simpson. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Flex round. Flex round.
Operating from the gun, Simpson. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line.
Ohio. Ohio. Flex round. Flex round.
To throw on 3rd down, Simpson. Open man has got it. It's complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Now the try here for the point after. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 21-10 game. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go now. Green.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we've hit halftime here in Santa Clara with the 49ers out in front as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much.
You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Just his second incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 and the 44. His fifth catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people.
Congratulations, big brother. But, nigga, that's all I can tell you. Oh, yeah, I told you, boy. In that game, after the kick foot shit, I already know what time it is, boy.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
On first down, Simpson. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Here we go. What?
Looking to throw. Simpson flushed out right. His throw caught around the 6. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Well, his first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball.
Oh, you got to make that
we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give them.
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Finding room at the 30, and finally brought down at the 34-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
On first and 10, Simpson. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Robert Kimdichie in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Ohio! Ohio!
Back to throw. Simpson. Buying time to his left. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off, not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down, makes it manageable now.
Come on, let's go! 190! 190! Ohio! Ohio! Check 93's the mic, 93's the mic. Coming. Ohio! Ohio! Hut!
From the gun on 3rd down. Simpson. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
All right, here we go.
Looking to throw. That ball's caught. Aguilar, right side. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I hit the drive button in the movie.
Fucking right. That's the pick six, bitch. Come on, man. Stop giving me that bullshit animation.
Well, they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
That should have been a pick 6.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Shit.
Flex round! Flex round!
Throwing on 1st down. Simpson steps away to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Yo, that block, Lil Rouse.
Flex round! Flex round!
To throw on 2nd down. Simpson escaping the pressure right. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Come on.
Try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Ohio! Ohio!
He'll get it up the middle. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
On 3rd down, it's Murphy, and he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Point after, right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. So out now come the Cardinals. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. The linebacker Ryan Shazier there to make the tackle.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Underneath for Johnson. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Calling a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Bad takeaways this season. 28. Wow.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Here we go now. 3-19.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. The Cardinals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
All right, here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 9 yards on the carry, but it's going to lead to a 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the 1st down, close it out.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I both enjoy.
We share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones. And it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it #1 for what we've seen this season.
And they'll go on the ground. And he's got room. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Come on, let's go.
Yes, sir.
Brand 38.
Yes.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Yeah, I know.
Ohio! Ohio!
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big game.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
Ohio! Ohio!
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Simpson. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Time for a break. This one all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this.
Boy, he needs to get some of this edge.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Flex round! Flex round!
Throwing on 3rd and long. Simpson. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down.
Ohio! Ohio! Flex round! Flex round!
On 4th down, Simpson. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first.
Flex round! Flex round!
That one looks like he'll throw here. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Flex round! Flex round! Ohio! Ohio!
On first down, Simpson going to throw deep for the end zone. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. All right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
Extra point right down the middle, and that will extend this big lead. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that. Coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like that.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. And all the way down to the 35. A big-time play there by the Cardinals. And even 40 yards. They'll look to throw here on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey. Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Back to throw now on first down. That is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Corey Coleman, his second touchdown of the night. And the Cardinals get a bit closer. And that will cut this lead down to 25. Here's Bosher to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. First and 10. Simpson gets this one to Morris. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From the gun, Simpson eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball, and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you still think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.